Welcome back. Here we are. Okay, so remember, here's the top servo end. Now I'm gonna worry about getting the wire down here later. I'm gonna put an extension on that, man. Does it need it? Maybe not. We'll see. Oh. This servo is gonna go in here, right? Just like that, and I have to drill holes for it. Now, I drilled holes in this already, so I'm going to try and guess, drill a hole in the right spot in the fuselage. Okay, now I can see whereabouts it should be. Like, holy moly, we're like right here. Okay, so I got that pretty well feel there. And we put a hole in it very quickly. So, gosh darn, I think the wood is very good. So I'm going to get my servo and a small screw. Okay. Put my servo in place. Uh-oh. There it goes. No, it fits. Bite on that. There it does. Okay, just so you can see now, I don't know all that work. You can see how streamlined they are. Other than the screws, the servo horns on both of those, that's about as streamlined as you can get this kit. But what a hassle the access hole. Maybe they should put a door down here so people can get in and out to do this tail section. Plus, I see the back of my hinges hang out. The wood isn't deep enough. The hinges are too big. So I can epoxy the back of the hinges for the tail section. But I gotta drill another hole here. I hear my furnace turn on. I'll drill a hole, wait till the furnace shuts off, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I get this nice wire run. And I think everyone knows how to do this, but I'll show you anyways. I take a bolt or something heavy, tie it to a string, and the weight of the string and the bolt, carry that up into where? Where's my string? See? Right here in the front of the fuselage. Okay? So now, carefully, I can pull the servo lead everything right through the front. Okay? So there. I'm going to tie the string, and I have both elevator and rudder servo installed. So next, we're going to glue a rudder in. Oh man, hinges. Okay, so there we go. All I have to do is fix the huge hole I had to cut in because the brace came. If that brace wouldn't have come loose, I probably could have managed these servos in there. It would have been tough. But I got the two Metal Gear servos in there, so I don't think I'll have to take them out. Now, let's look at getting this rudder done. What do you think? Should I move the camera? Oh. Yeah, I wanted to show you something else too about this. I mean, they mean well, I bet. Oh boy, parts all over. But here, both of these. I guess I just put these as braces in the back there, so you had something to screw to. But there's not much left of this one. I don't know if you could put a screw through them. But if they're going to put braces, because both of those were right here and here in the back. Now, obviously I didn't leave them there because, well, they fell out. And like I said, there's nothing to screw here to. I mean, holy moly. I had to screw in one part there, and the other one fell out before I could get it screwed. Again, whatever they're using to glue them in does not stick. So, those two nice pieces, I guess, they thought were worthwhile putting in there. Don't stay in place while you glue it shut, so, or screws into them. They came out when I was drilling the holes. So, I don't know what to do. But anyways, that's there. Okay. I know there's lots of ways to do these hinges. Right? Now, when I stick them in here now, okay, I'm happy with how they work. Okay? Very happy with that. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue them in first to here. Okay, they're in this part very tight. So I'm going to glue them in here, and then I can pour some glue on the back here because I have it open. Okay, and then I'll pull this off the hinges. And then I'll glue it, epoxy them in here. Because if I epoxy them in here right now, and they're just a hair twisted or just a little bit out and it sets, then it's going to really bind when I put it in there. So I'm going to leave that. Man, I've had problems doing this before, so I'm going to do that, just that precaution. Okay? And don't forget, we're going to put oil on all these hinge points. Use some synthetic shock oil. I'll use some nice oil. Just so that the, machine oil works, anything. So that the epoxy doesn't stick in case you get some there. Okay. Oh, it's barely in the picture, eh? Move this a bit. There we go. Okay, so those are glued in. And it's pretty free moving. So that's good. Now I'm going to pull this off. Then I'm going to set it up and glue the hinges on this side. See? Well, okay. I'm going to leave them here a few more minutes. Make sure that epoxy is fully set. Then we'll do that. So, long enough. Let's get these off of here. Okay. Now, just a little bit of epoxy on this. It won't take much. The hinge has already been oiled. So I'll go and I'll put a little bit of epoxy on each of these. And we'll get this back on. Time to apply the epoxy. Not going to put much on these. Very little bit. I don't want it to drip off. And more on the end than near the top, right? Because it's just going to get on there anyways. So make sure the ends are covered good. Not too much though. I'm going to take the excess off now. Okay. And a little extra on this one. Okay, so let's get all these started here at the same time if we can. Okay. Now making sure there's not a lot of excess, I'm going to push this onto its proper location. Okay. Make sure that you've left it out far enough for that turn. I have. Man, I got a little bit of epoxy here. I see, but that's okay. Because you see, we oiled these joints, it won't get bound with the epoxy. But there, I got good movement. Okay, so I want to get my epoxy set up.